Sandbag it down, making sure that your pattern is upright so that you can read pout and sout. And look at your edges and decide which edges need to have the shear cut or the hot knife cut. Wait a minute, let's move it down a little bit. I might run out of room over here when we pull it up.
Can't, too late. You'll make it.
Okay.
You've got enough there. See, even we get in little arguments with ourselves. What she brought up here was the fact that the pocket only has to be as long as the top is wide. But the shaped flap, which she's going to cut out over here, has to be a little longer than the top is wide. Because when you sew it on, you reverse it and sew it onto the top and then fold it back over. Larger. So make sure your ruler is perpendicular to the edge.
Okay, before we move this pattern, also make sure that you've done all your marking as far as zipper starts and stops. In this particular case, these are starts. We've got a notch up here on the forward edge for center. I've got a notch on the aft end for center. And you need to mark your pout and sout. And if no one knows what pout and sout means, whoops, spit on it.
See what I mean? It works. You spit on it and wipe it off.
Pout stands for port outside of the pattern, and sout stands for starboard outside of the pattern. So don't forget to mark those. Okay, you take your pattern and pull it up onto the fabric, matching your notch in the center to the chalk line that you drew on the fabric, bringing these edges back to the 6-inch marks that you had before. You can see the marks here in my center.
We don't have room on the table. Can we lay this over there as being the shaped flap, the two parts to it, so that everybody can see all of the parts? And one of these, this one becomes the straight flap for that end, and this becomes the facing for down the side of the top. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all there is to cutting out a Bimini top. Now don't go away because we got to cut out some more curtains, but this is what it takes to cut out a Bimini top. It doesn't matter whether it's a 3-frame, 4-frame, or 5-frame top.